What's up, creatives? Back with a new video. Today's video, I'm going to give you 3 tips to help you elevate your next music video. Welcome back, guys. If you're wanting to get better at filmmaking or photography, consider hitting that subscribe button below so you don't miss my next video. All right, so let's get right into this, guys. Tip number 1 is location, location, location. So for music videos, having 2 locations is a must. If for some reason you can only have 1 location to shoot at, like check this video out, for example. I had 1 location to shoot this music video in. And what we did is we staged each room to have a different background and a different look and a different vibe. So if you've got to shoot with only 1 location, you have no other choice. Pick one to where you can make it look like multiple locations, multiple backgrounds, and multiple sets. Tip number 2, use more than 1 lens. You're gonna ask, how do I know that? Because most people will use 1 lens that's a wide lens. And so for the whole music video, the lens has a wide field of view. There's nothing wrong with that if that's all you have. But for example, I have the 20mm 1.8 that I use religiously on my music videos. This is my go-to lens for establishing where we're at or for getting that wide shot to show more of the background. Now, the other one that I like to pair up with it would be a 50mm or an 85mm. That's gonna give a different perspective and you're able to blur out your background more. And having 2 lenses gives you different perspectives for your music video, and it keeps it from looking boring and just with 1 lens. Before I get to tip number 3, I'm gonna throw in a bonus tip right here. So when you're shooting with 2 different lenses, I like to start with my wide either on a gimbal or a very steady shot. Then I like to go handheld with my second lens choice, whether that's a 50mm or an 85mm, and give some movement to that shot. So when you punch in with your second lens, that gives it a more organic feel, and you just leave your wide shot to either on a tripod or on a gimbal. All right, guys, tip number 3, lighting. Invest into an LED light. I have one that I use. I love it. It's bicolor. It's by Aperture, but it's called an Amaron 200X. And the bicolor gives you some versatility, whether you need to match with tungsten or you need to match with a daylight vibe. This light is very inexpensive at only $300 to $350. If you add that lighting, especially if you're shooting indoors and you put a modifier on it, it will elevate your music video. So if you're shooting in the daytime, you can pick up a cheap reflector to help bounce the sun back into the face of your talent. So guys, if you found value in this video, hit that subscribe button below, click that like button, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss my future content. Later.